This video is presented to the College of Criminology Forensic 3 Chemistry and Toxicology in partial fulfillment of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Presented by Group 1 Section C. After the crime scene.
What happened, Colonel Maliwat? Why did you kill him? Di ba't kabati mo yun si Colonel Galgana?
Inaas niya kasi misis ko eh. Ay tao sila, magsama sila sa video. Lumabas sila ng hotel. Kaya ba, proof naman eh. I have a video. Look at this.
I let go of a prayer.
That's why I tried to kill him. Kahit na kabati ko siya. Patay ko talaga.
During crime scene. Different bloodstain and pattern.
So, hi guys, I'm going to show you the different blood patterns and blood stains. So first we need to follow our safety protocols, like upon entering the laboratory, we need to wear our face mask, our food wrap, and our face shield. But I'm not going to wear my face shield because, it's embarrassing. So, because we don't want to destroy or contaminate any evidence in our laboratory. First, blood stains. Our first blood stains is this. The impact. We classify it as either high, medium, or low velocity. Analysts first look at the shape of the stain. Next is the cast off. The cast off. This is the cast off. When you have something in your head and then you clean your hands like this. Okay. That's the cast off. Here. The shape determines the direction of the blood was traveling. A circular stain means it hit a surface relatively straight and at a 70 to 90 degree angle. When the blood has a tail like this one, tail like this one, it will show you the direction of the blood. The blood where it came from. And the last one is this. The transfer. When you have something on your hands, then you touch it on non-bloody surface like clothes, mirrors, glass, walls, like this. And you try to square it. Yeah. That's the transfer. That's three different transfers. The impact, the cast off, and then the transfer. That's the three main categories. Now I'm going to show you the different blood patterns. The first blood patterns is this, the passive or drip patterns. When you drop something from 30 degrees, whether it's an object or your hands, your fingers, like you drop it like this. That's the passive or drip pattern. Next is the flow patterns. I'm going to show you how the flow patterns work, like this. That's the flow patterns. Next is, you can see the saturation pattern when you have blood on your airways, like this one. That bubble. Oh, yeah. level. Yan. That's the saturation pattern. Next is the pooling pattern. We can see the pooling pattern from the area of the victim. Where he or she had the blood or hit the most. Like head and his body. It's the transfer pattern. I'm going to show you what is the transfer pattern. Transfer pattern is when you have something on your hands or your foot, then you put it on something like non-bloody surface, like this one. Transfer pattern. That will be all. Thank you.
Different blood type test.
I'm going to show you how do we test your blood type. Your blood type is determined by what kind of antigens your red blood cells have on the surface. But first, we need to get a blood sample for you to examine and to determine your blood type. This method is called forward typing or slide method. The three bottles that you see are blood typing reagent C and they are called anti-sera. Blue one contains anti-A antibody. Yellow one contains anti-B antibodies. The gray one contains anti-D antibodies. We mix your blood sample with the anti-sera and see how it reacts the A, B, O, and Rhc blood grouping. System is based on agglutination reaction, and the red blood cells carrying one of the both antigens are exposed to corresponding antibodies. They interact with each other to form inside agglutination, or clumping of blood in a piece of white paper for you to see the reaction properly. Thank you.
Proper collection of evidence. Proper preservation of evidence. When you feel down and forget your goals in this time of pandemic, do not let anyone set you astray. Trust God with all your heart. Pray and let God lead you towards your goals. Ha, and it in ITO.